Today I'm going to be talking about where the Vikings went to. So here's a map of the Vikings, of the England, and I thought this was a little bit easier to use instead of the other map because that would have had all different kinds of things and a key, and I thought this one would be perfect. So, in 1856, Great Viking army arrives from Denmark. So let me just, Denmark could be over there, and then it goes to East Anglia over here. So by the longboats, possibly by 100 longboats. In 1865 still, they march on to Thetford and capture it quickly. So Thetford, it doesn't really say here, so I'm not really sure where that is. So through 1866, the army moves north through Mercia, so it would go over here, through Mercia. So it stops off there, and the Vikings say, "We want more, give us more." So they go over to Mercia and towards Northumbria, so they'll go up. So that probably isn't enough for Mercia, isn't enough. So they chose Northumbria, led by Ivor the Boneless, which I don't know what means. In November 1st, 1866, Vikings invade and occupy York. So York would be over here, and that would be there. So they choose this day, All Saints' Day, because the town leaders were in the cathedral, and their surprise attack was more effective, because if it wasn't a surprise, then they could just go, "Hey, let's get ready for our attack." So it wouldn't really be a surprise for the Vikings. So if they knew when the Vikings were coming, then things. And in March 1867, the English tried to fight back and attack the Vikings, but the Vikings have so many people with them, almost possibly in hundreds of boats, so that will probably be like 1,000 Vikings or something, I'm not really sure. So they attacked the Vikings, and the counter-attacks continue till 1876. So the English probably say, "This is enough." So that's why they probably fight it. And then by 876, Vikings control areas of York and East Anglia. So they actually go to Wessex as well. So they go all the way to there, to Wessex before that. And Vikings control areas of York and East Anglia before start to arrive from Sweden, Norway and Denmark, start to settle permanently. So permanently means like, a permanent marker, it stays on there forever. So all there, I'm going to show you with my arrow, there, oh, sorry, there, and there. Those are all the Vikings, and plus, don't forget, York is most importantly because things. And let me just show you the good ones. So here, where my fingers are, Wessex was theirs. So let me just do the whole journey. So first, they came from Denmark, Norway and Sweden. And then they came to East Anglia. So East Anglia is here. So where my fingers are, East Anglia. And so they visit Mercia, and then they think enough. So they think East Anglia isn't enough for them, so they go all the way to Mercia. So after Mercia, they go all the way to York, which is over here. My arrow will show you there. And there it is. And then they probably think Mercia is not big enough, so they go all the way to Northumbria. So then, after Northumbria, they probably go to York, which is over here. And I will type it for you here. York. There's York. Yep, done. And then they probably thought York isn't enough. This isn't enough. So they go all the way to Wessex. And that's how the Vikings got all these countries. So all these countries, and they settled back off to Denmark, Norway and Sweden, and that's it for me, and that is my presentation.